November 3rd, 2020, Election Day, in case you didn't know. In a nation that is just so divided, in a state that is so divided, our faith communities play a distinct role. Up to this day, our priority regarding this election has really been to ensure that civic life is influenced by the faithful value of kavod, of integrity. There's nothing partisan about clinging to our Jewish values. There's nothing partisan about demanding that every single voice is heard. We know from millennia of having our voices silenced that nothing good can come from this, nothing holy can come from the silencing of individuals who are yearning for freedom and for fairness in life. Tonight, we're going to gather on Zoom at 7 p.m. with our friends from St. Joseph AME. And our live gathering will be posted on Facebook Live. We'll get information out with this posting. I think we can all agree that at that hour, at 7 p.m., all of our spirits could use a breath of refreshing air, and that's what we're gonna do together, centering ourselves. In Pirkei Avot, we read mitzvah goreret mitzvah, aveira goreret aveira. We often talk about that first part, mitzvah goreret mitzvah, that one mitzvah leads to another, to remind ourselves to engage in really life-affirming and loving deeds. The other part also calls out, aveira goreret aveira, that one sin can lead to another. There's something here, a kernel of wisdom that our ancestors wrote down that speaks to this moment, and it's what happens when we become consumed by negative thoughts and consumed by rage. We forget to make room for love, and there are so many reasons to have anger right now, to be totally mystified at how people that are so different can think certain things. That can consume us. And God forbid we forget to create sufficient space in our hearts to grow that which we are supremely obliged as a community to grow, which is love and peace. We will never stray from our pursuit of justice. We will never stray from our advocacy for all humanity to cross the sea of reeds. We carry this commitment forward. But on the other side of this day, this week, however long it takes to know how this election, this exercise of civic obligation takes, we know how heavily our obligations are going to weigh vis-a-vis our pursuit of peace and reconciliation and understanding. And if we are not those who are engaged in that work, who will be? First, we have to get through this day. Let's all take a breath and let's all cling to certain values. They can be different values, but let them be holy values. Values like patience, in Hebrew savlanut, the patience to make sure that we get this right and we get this fair, that all voices are heard, even if it takes days or weeks. The value of love. Love is not a romantic construct in our liturgy and in our Torah. It's a relational construct. It's turning to people that we may not know with the assumption that there's something good in them and seeking that out. And it's the only way to defeat hate. And we know that right now we need as many power tools for love as we possibly can bring to the table and to this project of life in our democracy. We choose love. We choose it over and over again. Hope. I use the word hope and not optimism. Optimism seems to me like a state of, almost an arbitrary state of mind. Hope in our tradition is something different. Hope comes out of dark places, and hope is the faithful recognition that the future can be better if we do something about it, that we have the potential. And can we? Hope is saying yes to the future. We do this as a community. We do certain things as a community, and we pray as a community. We do this because it is as a community that we're able to adhere to that which as individuals we sometimes can only aspire. We are a Kehillah Kedosha, a holy community, and we remain wholeheartedly devoted to the pursuit of shalom in whatever form that takes, now, an hour from now, at 11 p.m. tonight, or from 5 or 10 months from now, or a decade from now. So may we be blessed with patience and the patience to treat others and ourselves with the grace that we know we need to flow throughout society. May we be blessed with chizuk, with strength, treating others with all of the values that we know are inside of our Torah that need to be drawn out with a whole lot of spiritual muscle. And may we be blessed with the love to answer the call of this moment, the call of the higher politics that we for millennia have been called through our tradition, through our Torah, to pursue the pursuit of a world made whole. Thanks to the work of our hands, the faith in our hearts, and the recognition that in any moment we can pull together. We are here to pull together and stand for love, for peace, for shalom. Be safe, be well.